So we're all done and recorded and everything looks great. Now we need to tidy everything up and edit everything. It's not the most exciting job, but it needs to be done for two main reasons. Have a listen at the start of the song. We've got the drummer counting in. There's stuff happening on the guitar track.
1, 2, 3.
The end is a bit of a mess, as you can see here. It's not a clean, tidy end. And there's the same sort of mess happening within the tracks. So whether you're sending the tracks off to a mixing engineer or you're going to mix them yourself, the stuff has to be edited out. Everything that you don't want has to be edited out, or it's going to get left in the song. Secondly, you need to make sure that wherever you've joined any pieces of audio or done any comping, that you've faded and crossfaded properly, otherwise potentially you're going to end up with clicks and pops. So I'm going to run through what you need to edit out, and if you've done any joining of audio or comping, I'll show you how to do that properly as well. Before I start, one of the most important things about editing audio is whenever you edit a piece of audio, and I will call each one of these a separate piece of audio, whenever you edit, if you make a cut, for instance, in a piece of audio, so now we have two separate pieces of audio, the edges here must be faded, beginnings and ends. Every single time you make a cut, you must fade the beginnings and the ends. If you don't fade the edge, you run the risk of getting clicks and pops in the audio. So, what to edit out? We know that at the beginning we've got the drummer counting in and some stuff happening with the guitar here.
1, 2, 3.
Anything that you don't want to end up in the final song needs to be edited out. This guitar part, for instance, as mix engineers, we have no way of knowing if you want that to be left in or not. So if you send us a track with that in it, it'll get left in. Same applies to all the stuff between audio. So again, we've got the same guitar part here. Does that want to get left in? We don't know. So if you don't want it, then just get rid of it. Your D.A.W. will be different to mine, I imagine, and there's all sorts of different ways of getting rid of things. So the way that I'll do it in here is just select the area that I don't want, press delete, and it's gone. But we must remember, like I said, to fade these edges. If you don't fade the edge, you run the risk of getting clicks and pops in the audio. So just a fade like that is great. It's probably a 1 or 2 millisecond fade. So we get rid of all that stuff. The backing vocal here, exactly the same. Get rid of it. Fade the edge, get rid of the gaps, fade the edge. Now onto crossfading, we've got this bass part and there's two different takes, bass 2 and bass 3. So we need to join them with a crossfade. So what we'll do, again, there'll be all sorts of different ways in different D.A.Ws to do it, but in this one, you just take both the parts, overlap them, and then draw the fade in, and you can see this part is coming up slowly there in volume from silence, and this part is going down from full volume to silence, and that's a crossfade. And again, every single time you join pieces of audio, you must crossfade them. And that's it. So I hope it's pretty straightforward. All you really need to remember is anything that you don't want in the song needs to be edited out, and fades and crossfades every single time. Any questions? You know where we are.